Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Bud Johnson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Varsho matched a homer in his last game.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground. Over to first.
He's out.
One out in the top of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Outside low. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And that's too high. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. There's the strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation,
nope,
you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Kansas. Second inning set to go. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauter. DeLauter with a homer in his last game.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Johnson thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Travis Bazzana now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Freddie Piedra. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Nope.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Jazz goes down on strikes. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Late swing, foul to the left.
Inside, ball one.
Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. That one almost got him.
That's ball three.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses.
Inside.
And it's 1-0. In the air, left field, Happ on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time. Start of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Goes down looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Kwan at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. This one popped up right side. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. Out number 2. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. And a foul ball. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-zip.
Now pitching for the Royals.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Colin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ursig is just one strike away. Slow ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom.
This afternoon, the left fielder, number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Nope, that's low.
To the right side. Pasquantino takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Swings through that one for strike one. Kurtz went deep in his most recent game. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Bottom of the second, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
No, that's a ball.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses.
Nope, that's away.
Ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Johnson will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. One down. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This to third. Slings it across. Out number 2. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And a foul ball. Wilson mashed a couple of homers in his last game. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Max Muncy. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through him for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Henry Bolte getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
No, that's a ball.
Johnson wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
That's a ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That's a ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. And it's 1-0. Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Huh.
Out towards right center field. Lee under it. One up, one down. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike at 95. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2.
Ball.
That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a...
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swings over the top of that one. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Oh.
The A's hitless so far in the game. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Royals. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Chris Paddock. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. David Banuelos up next for the A's. The Athletics down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. Allen under it. And that'll do it. Johnson, definitely the strikeout stuff working in this one. 9 Ks across 5 scoreless innings.
He went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of him. His teammates held up their end of the job, and they go home smiling.
Welcome in to just about ready to roll. Christian Moore digs in now.
Number 4, Christian Moore.
And this one is off and running. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Stays alive. Another 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. The Royals. Second inning set to go. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Heads up, fence.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Peraza in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Second inning here, no score. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Right through there for a strike. Johnson, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Top of the third, no score. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And here is Matthew Lugo.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
The third baseman number 4, Christian Moore.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Up next for the Angels,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And he chases that one below the zone. That's outside.
Outside, ball.
1. The Angels hitless so far in the game.
That's a ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Now it's the DH, Zach Neto. 0 for 1 so far.
Neto.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Hook.
Popped up. Lofton settles under it. And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Logan O'Hoppe.
O'Hoppe.
First pitch
That miss,
doesn't
that's a
find the
ball.
zone. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards right center field. Isbell on his way over. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels.
That's in. Ball.
And he'll challenge this call from the mound. So the call stands. That knocks it down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the... We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Stephen Kolek. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Nick Allen, the next to hit.
Nick Allen.
Here comes a 3-2. On the ground. 1 at second, and that's a double play to end it. Johnson struck out 7 batters in 5 scoreless innings.
He showed some real competitive fire in this one, Boog. Wasn't an all-timer of a start, but he did his job well, even if they did wind up losing the game.
Bud Johnson, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk.
This afternoon, the catcher, number 30, Alejandro Kirk.
Fastball is outside. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now one miss.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Guerrero at the plate now, and that's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this game. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
25, Anthony Santander.
Tap foul at the plate. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. So up next, Kazuma Okamoto.
Strike 1. That's the ball.
That one lifted to left. Witt in position.
You got ball.
Takes it in for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Mauricio
That's
Dubon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swinging a foul straight back. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 2. Johnson not happy that was called the ball, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Outside, ball 1.
Nope, outside.
Johnson thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And now it's Baez.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw.
Huh.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. In the air, foul off first.
Got room.
And that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2.
Ball. That's a ball.
That one 95 to finish him off.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Guerrero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. The Royals leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Garcia settles under this one, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 down.
The batter number
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time up. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled away. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
To the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. There's a strike.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. El Mago coming to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Clips the corner. Now 1-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up left side. Witt has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. He popped out his first time. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Witt handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. So he's perfect through 6. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Alejandro. Third.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his dad a Hall of Famer. Jr. debuted at the age of 20 back in 2019, and then in April of 2025 signed that monster 14-year $500 million deal. 2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, left field, Happ on his horse, snags it on the run, and that is back now in Toronto, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lee on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Okamoto in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here's your 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer.
1-1-1.
No play. That's an infield single.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter.
For the Royals.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Eric Miller.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Into center. Isbell makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. The Royals collect their first win of the season. Johnson worked into the 8th, allowed just 1 earned run, and posted double-digit strikeouts.
Some really good work from him on the mound, Boog. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and helped lift him to the win. Nice job.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
First pitch coming your way next.
Kansas City Royals.
Today's starting pitcher, Bud Johnson. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think take another one this season.
Okay, all set to go. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 111.
Strike two. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell gets under it, takes it in for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit one homer his senior year. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a foul out. Play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Two one now. Just
No, that's out.
missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. And that is that. The Royals back here at Kauffman Stadium. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1.
He's great
That's a
hitting the
ball.
ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Way out front for strike two. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Edmundo Sosa at the plate now as he chases after that one. And a big swing and a miss. Fouls it back with two strikes. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Anthony Volpe at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. To the right side, and a foul ball. No score here in the second. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Dominguez.
And that one fouled off. Dominguez hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for New York, Austin Wells, 2nd in the AL in home runs. That one a little bit high.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one clips the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
At the plate, Jose Caballero. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Lofton sends it to first, and the inning is over. On to the 4th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ryan McMahon. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. 0-1.
Ball.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Johnson wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike, so the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. The Yanks still looking for their first hit in this one. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rojas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. New inning getting started. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Popped up. Lofton under it. And there's one down. And here is Sosa to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball, that's in.
Johnson will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he swings through that one. This one popped up. Lofton under it. And that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Back after this on the show. Johnson back to work. This is where poise meets pressure. Game's tight, and he's right in the fire.
Yeah, he's just got to trust his stuff and grind it out, Boo. These are the battles that define a start.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. Austin Wells will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Oh, yeah.
The Yankees hitless so far in the game. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left side. Pat on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that is that. So he's perfect through 6. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-1. And that one
That's
missing
down.
low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Bellinger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off. He was late. And Belly goes down on strikes. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So up next for New York, Miguel Rojas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Down, nobody on the ground, and that's just foul. Struck him out without a swing, and he strikes out the side of the 7th. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Hit hard, it gets through, and the perfecto is gone. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just...
For the Royals,
back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Lucas Ursay. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. That's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play in half up to him.
the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, right field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals.
The second baseman, Nick.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The Royals down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees make it 6 straight victories. Johnson pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
I loved what he was doing out there on the mound in this one, even though they couldn't get the win. Plenty for him to be proud of.
Bud Johnson, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Johnson has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Kyle Manzardo went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Inside.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Johnson, 22 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knee. Back here in Kansas City, now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Foul ball. On the ground. Lofton. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. George Valera, the next to hit. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Pitch misses.
0-1.
Ball one. Quan measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. Out towards right center field. Lee takes it in for the out, and there's one down. So digging in, Kyle Manzardo struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, Booth, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Royals leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Here's Jose Ramirez. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Lofton whips it to first, and Ramirez is back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The bat, number 7.
1 down. George Valera digs in for the Guardians.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Gabriel Arias now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that is that. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on Back here in Kansas City, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jeff McNeil. Gets him to chase after that one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out towards right center field. Lee takes it in for the out. One down. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swinging a foul straight back. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, way inside, a fastball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, center field, with under it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Johnson back on the mound, 3rd time around, and here comes the top of the lineup.
Yeah, it's a big challenge here, Boog. These hitters have seen his whole arsenal, so it'll be interesting to see who adjusts the best.
Late with the swing there. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball and it was effective. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air, right field, and it drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The Royals holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. Lee under it. And that is that. Still in total command. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos. So 2 down. Jose Ramirez will hit next. Walker is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Lofton gets under it. And that'll do it. The Royals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Johnson hit 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
Man, Boog, he was electric in this one. Anytime he's going like this, they know they've got a good chance to win, and they did today.